It is about that time, party people. That's right. We are live because here in, well, I can tell you exactly how long. 32 minutes. I'm going to be choosing. Well, I won't be choosing. Random draws will be choosing. I legally have to disclose that. I will not be choosing the winner, and Wolf Watch Club won't even be choosing the winner. It will be randomdraws.com that will be choosing the winner, but I am revealing the winner of this exact, excuse me, over here, Omega Seamaster 300M 2025, brand new inbox. This is insane, and as you can see here, it literally has the plastic on it. Okay, so this isn't some bottom of the barrel rattle can of an Omega. This is a legit 2025 insane. Kevin Hawthorne is here. Daniel is here. He says, "Good day." It's funny because Kevin said good evening, and Daniel said good day. Kevin is from Lakeland, Florida. I always have to say that whenever he shows up in the chat. Doug is here. We're getting a bunch of regulars. How to participate? Well, that's a very good question. What you got to do is click the link in the description of this live stream right now. Go to wolfwatchclub.com. There are still about, let me see, 92 tickets. We can refresh here. Yeah, just about 92 tickets left, and you have 31 minutes. So if you want to win, you got to play. All right, that's what I'm going to say. Here in a moment, we are actually going to be talking to the most recent winner, and it is going to be an audio only because his name is Grady Hill, cool guy from Colorado, doesn't want to be on camera. And listen, not everyone wants to participate and be, in your face the way I have. I've chosen this life. So I am going to go ahead and give him a call. Let's hope that he picks up. Giving him a call right now. Stand by, party people. Put on speaker.
Hello?
What is up, dude? How are ya?
I'm doing great.
Okay, so, Grady, you won the Rolex Air King, didn't you?
I did.
And how did you hear about this competition in the first place?
I heard about it on Time Teller channel, and I've dealt with you before, and and so I kind of knew that it was, you are a legit company, so I went ahead and decided to enter, and I bought 3 tickets and was kind of surprised when I heard my name.
And it's funny because when I saw Grady Hill on the screen, it kind of pinged in my head, and I was like, this looks familiar. This name looks familiar. Now, I have been blessed, and the fact of the matter is, the majority of the winners have been Time Teller subscribers, so thank you guys all for participating. Again, I am not technically Wolf Watch Club. I am in paid partnership with them, but I really do believe in this organization. I think they're doing some great work. So, guys, again, thank you for supporting the people that support me. But your name just kind of pinged in my head, and I had to look back at my shop orders, and I realized you've actually purchased watches from the Time Teller shop, haven't you?
I have a couple.
That's so funny, dude. So I saw your name, and I was like, dude, I don't think this is one of my friends. Like, I don't know him. And then I looked and I was like, well, wouldn't you know, he's actually like a customer of mine personally. That's so funny. So, okay, how did you feel when I called your name?
Well, I was a little bit shocked because I was not expecting to win. I mean, there's like approximately 1 in 400 chance of, if they sold all the tickets, and I figured, well, those odds aren't, they're not bad odds, but they're not the greatest either. I thought it was just going to be, I was hearing somebody else's name, but when I heard my name, it was like, wow, that's amazing.
It's kind of surreal. Like, I've never been fortunate enough to win this kind of competition or hit something big like this, but I can imagine it's just utterly electric. And I'm I don't want to brag, but I'm an empath. It's kind of like the more people that I've spoken to that have won, I feel the excitement, and I see it on your faces when we do a FaceTime call. And it's just so funny because I speak to the guys at Wolf Watch Club, and we're not even playing the game. And when the days start ticking away, and then it comes to finally reveal the winner, like all our hearts are pumping, and it feels like we are like about to, hit big. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's like, oh my gosh, like it almost feels like we are winning the watch, but it ends up that it's you.
Yes.
So I can imagine it's a very electric, very exhilarating experience. So, what was the process like, from start to finish, if you don't mind?
Well, in getting the tickets, I was having a little bit of trouble at the beginning, and I'm not sure what that was, but I ended up getting my tickets on getting them on Sunday. Heard that I won, and they contacted me on Monday, and we set up all the delivery, and then Thursday FedEx comes by and drops the package off. I signed for it, and then I do the post the photos and the confirmation of receipt, and
Right.
That was all fairly straightforward.
Dude, that is so awesome. So what did you have any apprehension at first? Because I know, and again, not to toot my own horn, I think the majority of people here, especially literally if you are watching this right now, you've heard of Wolf Watch Club via the Time Teller channel. But did you have any kind of hesitation at first?
I did a little bit, and I did it with my my credit card in case it did go sideways. At least I would have some protection.
Right.
But I figured with you being you sponsoring them, kind of led some credibility since we've done business in the past. I didn't think you'd be wanting to jeopardize your business,
right,
for somebody that's not legit.
And this is what I tell I've spoken to everyone about this for years on the Time Teller channel, and then kind of almost face to face with the winners at Wolf Watch Club when I do these little interviews. Everyone has a horror story when it comes to doing some transaction pertaining to wristwatches. And I think that wristwatches are so unique because they're very personal. You wear them on your person day to day. You are interacting with it, whether you like it or not, at all times, as long as you are wearing it. And so it's just very interesting. I totally get people wondering if this is actually legit. These aren't low-level watches. You won a full-fledged, full-fat Rolex. So it's it's totally... I don't blame anyone for kind of being a little bit maybe speculative and apprehensive at first. But, that's kind of the point of us interacting and showing you guys at home that, look, listen, these are real people and they're winning real watches. So that just, again, congratulations, Grady.
Congratulations. Well, thanks for reaching out and letting everybody know about them. And of course, I was so pleased to be a winner. So,
so what would you tell someone at home who might be looking to join this competition? Because again, let's see, there is 23 minutes to go to win this Omega Seamaster 300 meter.
Well, I would let everybody know that at least from my experience, they are legit, and they do they do deliver. Of course, there is with any raffle, there's the possibility you could enter and not win. Mm-hmm. So you just have to be prepared that whatever your buying with the raffle is that it's in your budget to be afford not to. Um, but also you can look at it this way: is that at least before the drawing, you can always get that feeling like, if I win,
Right.
like buying a lottery ticket is that you can always dream what you would do if we won, but
Right.
the odds on winning the watch is a lot greater than winning Powerball.
Dude, yeah, hitting a lottery is much less likely than taking home one of these watches. So if there's one incredible thing about Wolf Watch Club, it's definitely your odds are pretty darn good. So okay, you won the watch, you took it home. I guess my question is, and this is what's going to be interesting to some of the people who might be on the fence. When did you finally decide to pull the trigger? And if you don't mind, how many tickets did you buy?
I bought 3 tickets, and I was going to pull the trigger on Friday. There was some issues with something, I'm not sure what. So I did ultimately complete the order on Sunday morning. So that was when I kind of come to the I kind of made the decision that it was around Saturday or Sunday that I was going to get it, and I went ahead with the 3-pack because I thought that was reasonable.
So
and it was a small discount, but that wasn't really the.
You got your winning tickets day of the competition's end. Then.
Yes.
That is insane. I think one other winner did that too. But here's the crazy thing. So Grady bought 3 tickets day of the competition's end. And I think, and Wolf Watch Club is in the comments here, I think, like, officially, the majority of winners now have purchased less than 5 tickets. The winners. So this is not something, guys, that you need to throw a ton of money on. And just like Grady said here, only play with what's in your budget. And I think that's a very reasonable statement to make. Like, if you're going to play, like, understand that you might not win. But if you want to win, the only way to win is to play. And just like as using him as a data point, for as long as I've been here, I believe the majority of Wolf Watch Club winners have purchased less than 5 tickets. I think Ty was the odd man out purchasing 5 tickets. But yeah, man, Grady, congratulations, dude. That is huge.
Well, I'm glad I won.
All right, brother. Well, we will talk to you in a little bit. Don't be a stranger. Thank you so much for supporting the people that support the Time Teller channel, and I'm sure the guys over at Wolf Watch Club are very grateful that you played as well.
And I wish whoever wins luck and hope the best of luck, and hope they enjoy their Omega.
Absolutely, guys. All right, Grady. We will talk to you later, brother.
Okay, have a good one.
Bye-bye. So there you have it, guys. Like, this isn't something that Grady threw a whole lot of money on. He had reasonable, I guess reasonable expectations, but also he had a healthy amount of caution, which I think is a good thing. And he wasn't crazy. He didn't, empty his bank account, and I think that's the majority of players. I don't have the back end data on the ticket purchases, but just from what I see on the website, like here that everyone can see, now it's ramping up for sure. But it seems like everything's pretty democratic, and like people are kind of like the playing field is pretty level, is what I'm trying to say. And your odds, again, as always, are just insane. So people bring up the lottery, people bring up casinos, people bring up all these things to compare it to these Wolf Watch Club competitions. And the truth is, your odds here are much better than all of that. So again, all I can do as someone who has partnered with Wolf Watch Club is thanking you guys for supporting the people that support the Time Teller channel. And I do want to say you are also supporting other watch enthusiasts. Yes, that's right. A very big claim here, but hear me out. All right. You are supporting this kind of watch community because this competition, as silly and as superficial and whatever, all these negative things you can say about a wristwatch giveaway competition, the truth is, Wolf Watch Club is providing opportunity for other members of our collector community that may not have the ability to shell out like multiple thousands of dollars on these high-end watches. Guys, we're not talking about the SKME watches that you can get on Amazon, SKMEI or whatever. Those are the watches that they like, essentially, they're like knockoff G-Shocks. These aren't like even bottom of the barrel Omegas and Rolexes. These are predominantly like new in-box examples with the plastic still on. So, you know, not everyone has the opportunity to shell out tons of money and purchase these things. But a lot of these guys, you know, with a little bit of a hope and a prayer, are buying a ticket here or there. And again, Wolf Watch Club does these. It's their equalization discounts. So if you're a returning customer, they essentially help you out with your total price. But what I'm saying is people are buying tickets here and there. And, you know, we've had the benefit of actually vicariously living through the winners on this channel with each of these interviews. So I am chomping at the bit to see who's going to take this one home now. We have 16 minutes, 27 seconds. This is one of my favorite. I think this is my favorite Seamaster currently, as far as like, you know, non-Aquaterra, non-retro. I think people complain that there wasn't a date on this. I don't really see that as an issue. I think this allows that laser etched wave pattern to really shine. So I think that's probably one of the biggest pluses. The second huge plus is the movement, which I believe is the 8800 caliber, is insane. It is incredibly accurate. It is rated to 15,000 Gauss. So it is highly anti-magnetic. To put that in perspective, the Rolex Milgauss is rated on paper at 1,000. So technically speaking, on paper, this Omega is 15,000 times, or excuse me, it's 15 times better than the Rolex. And it's bizarre because that Rolex literally has Gauss in the name. But Sean Miller is here. He says, Jory, how's it going? It goes good. Adam says, I know I didn't win, just here for the vibes. Well, we don't know because we haven't announced the winner just yet. You have what? I'm going to guess. 15 minutes, 11 seconds. Oh, I was way off. 14 minutes. All right. Well, I lost that bet. But one of you is not going to be a loser. One of you is going to be a winner here. One of my favorite things, as I was trying to say, is the we just spoke about the 8800 caliber, the shark mesh bracelet offered on here is easily one of the coolest, most Omega things ever. A lot of people, when they are looking at Rolex sports watches, there's an argument about Oyster versus Jubilee. Oh no, they just released one on an Oyster Flex, blah blah blah. I think that Omega does things way outside the box and offered something in a very, very retro, very elegant shark mesh, which some people complain because there isn't an end link here. So it is kind of, an open space, but I actually really, really like that look. So I think this is easily one of the best watches on Omega's catalog, and I think this is the Seamaster to get. So if you're interested in this and you don't want to really shell out the multiple thousands of dollars, then please click the link in the description below, go to wolfwatchclub.com, and again, $39.99 per entry. How many tickets are left? Let's refresh this bad boy. 90 tickets left, guys, with 13 minutes. Insane. So, okay, I just had to ask my assistant for a glass of water. You alright?
Yeah.
My assistant is a little bit clumsy. By the way, my assistant is my wife. So, there you go. I turned off the mic so I could be like, hey, could you fetch me some water, please? And then I hear her say yes, and then slip slam. And, yeah, I wanted a water, not a slip and slide. Alright? Come on, I'm trying to be professional here. It's the Wolf Watch Club reveal of the 2025 Omega Seamaster 300. So, by the way, I was going to talk about a little bit of like a current event news. I try to do that with these reveals because, again, this is a watch club, and we have 13 minutes to kill. My assistant here is here with some water. Thank you.
I got you too.
And a Meiji dark chocolate. This is my favorite candy bar. So already I'm a winner. Thank you. I'm good. She's trying to give me my meds right now. Yes, I'm still disabled, guys, if you couldn't tell by the way that I speak. Okay, so I'm going to take a sip of water real quick. We have, what, about 10 minutes to kill? Let's see. 11 minutes. So, a little update here is that Omega is doing... Omega. Seiko's doing yet another limited edition release. It's incredibly frustrating and stupid all around. And, of course, they have to do it with a watch that otherwise would be fairly desirable, right? This Alpinist is a very desirable watch. I've always said that the Alpinist is the best watch that Seiko made, and I'm specifically talking about the Sarbo 17, which is this one. Green dial, non-display case back, very, very nice, beautiful watch, best watch ever, right? Well, this isn't the first time that Seiko has released a blue dial Alpinist. They've done it a few times, specifically with the SPB 089. This also was a limited release. Now, this was a botched release. Hodinkee botched this limited release with Seiko. The buck stops at Seiko. We can... listen, no one complains more about Hodinkee than me, right? I am also the resident Seiko hater, which is funny because I pretty much built this channel talking about how much I love Seiko. But this new release here, introducing the new Prospex Alpinist SPB 531, this is just yet another example of like, I don't like how everything is limited. I believe this is limited as well. If not, I will apologize. But I'm almost positive this is limited to 3,000 pieces. So I know people are like, well, that's a lot of units. But here's the thing. With the amount of units that Seiko produces, 3,000 actually is pretty limited. So, like, it is what it is. But it's very frustrating. It is very, very frustrating. I don't know. I think this one is nice because it kind of looks like it has almost a textured linen dial. Dare I say, like, denim dial. Because blue linen, typically denim, right? A lot of people hate that the current Alpinist iterations, now that they're under the Prospex series, has a Cyclops. Not a huge fan of that either, to be perfectly honest. But it is what it is. I think that it's cool that Seiko is still producing Alpinists. I don't like that everything that Seiko produces that is remotely desirable is limited. And this is where Seiko and Omega are similar. Isn't it interesting that we're doing a Omega competition reveal right now? Omega gets a lot of heat because they release a lot of special editions and limited editions. The difference is that Omega, like with this Omega, Omega releases a lot of watches that are non-limited and still very desirable. What's another one we've spoken about on this channel? The white dial non-limited Speedmaster. Very hot watch, beautiful watch. If you guys show enough interest, maybe Wolf Watch Club will do a competition for that one. But it is a gorgeous watch, right? Sold pretty well by all accounts, that from people I've spoken to and everything. Those have been moving off the shelves. I'm sure Omega is very, very happy. It's non-limited. I think one of their big criticisms, or criticisms of them, I should say, is that any white dial Speedmaster was limited, which is frustrating. But they listen to the people and they give the people what they want. They're Seamasters, for the most part, non-limited. Very, very cool. With Seiko, anything, whether it be a diver or a mountaineering watch like this, a field watch, an overbuilt field watch, if it is remotely desirable, it's going to be limited, and it's going to be over $1,000. So it's like one of those two things, often both. It's very frustrating. Let's see how much time we have. 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes. So sound off in the comment section. I know that it's easy to complain about these brands. I think that Seiko is doing certain things right as far as I think the dimensions of, like, look, the dimensions of their watches are very good. The movements they use are very good. The design for the most part is very good. Other than, and I'm excluding the Alpinist here, for some reason every new watch they have with a date window is offset and it's circular, which is disgusting. And I think it's insane. So yeah, it's insane. I'm getting text in the middle of my job, but it pertains to the giveaway. But I'm not telling you. I'm not telling. So yeah, sound off in the comment section. Alex said, I bought a, I think GS limited edition. He either means Grand Seiko or he means G-Shock. Those are two very different price points. Although, when we're talking about limited G-Shocks, there are some that have gone in like the 20,000 and up. So there, believe me, there are pretty pricey G-Shocks. By the way, guys, Wolf Watch Club is doing something to thank the, the big spenders out there. Thanking the people that have supported the brand and have joined in on the competitions regularly. They call it Loyals and Royals. So I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but between yous and me's, they're doing another little side competition here that I'm going to reveal. And just to give back to the regulars, there's a pool of people that have been placed in a side competition, and they are up for a $200 win. So, okay, Loyals and Royals reward. Gifting $200 cash to our most dedicated members. This is according to Wolf Watch Club. So this is for those who've played in 4 or more draws or have purchased 20 plus tickets. So this is across, multiple competitions, I'm sure. If you're a loyal, or a royal, 4 plus draws or a 20 plus draw ticket purchase, excuse me. This one's for you. Thank you for being the heartbeat of Wolf Watch Club. Who's writing the copy over there? So cheesy. I'm joking. But for real. Here's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it the way that I say it. You's a big spender out there, alright? And you helped Wolf Watch Club a lot. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Take notes, Wolf Watch Club. That's how I would have said it. But hey, you know what? That's why I get paid the big bucks. All right, to take their language and translate it for you at home. Let's see how much. That's actually pretty cool that they're doing that, by the way, guys. Not a lot of competition companies care about the people who enter and don't win. So for all the people who have entered and seemingly gone away empty-handed, This one's for you. So I didn't even know that this was a thing. Wolf Watch Club's yelling at me right now, and they're like, hey. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I already said something wrong. I said $200 cash. It's a $200 coupon. I'm fired, guys. But you know what? It's because I read what they told me to write. So, you know what? Cut it out. Now it's time for Jory to take charge. So, they are gifting you guys a $200 coupon to, I suppose, join in another competition. Again, guys, I botched that, but it's through no fault of my own. I will never take any accountability. I am never wrong, and I'm always right. And this is my channel, and it's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So we're going to go ahead and see if the boys over there can get their story straight and send me the file so that I can go ahead and see who wins. We're going to be announcing that winner of the Loyals and Royals competition, and then there is literally 1 minute 55 seconds left to see who takes home this Omega. Again, it's going to be random draws choosing both. So it's not me choosing. It's not anyone at Wolf Watch Club choosing. I am legally obligated to tell you that. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what's up. So I'm going to go ahead in my email and see if I've received a file from the overlords. Stand by, guys. This is literally the most heart racing, like scary part. They're going to text me when they receive it. But guys, okay. Wolf Watch Club's in the comment section. $200 coupon for Loyals, 4+ draws and 20+ ticket buyers. Not yet, man. Okay, sorry, I'm jumping the gun here, but we're going to do a countdown still. 47 seconds left, guys. I'm going to show you what's going on my screen. This is insane! This is insane. Who's going to take home this watch? Who's going to take home $200 coupon? It's insane. I don't know if you heard Linky. Linky's in the office right now, and he's chiming in. 25, 24, 23, 22, or 21, 20. I'm having trouble counting. Dude, I don't know what it is about these competitions. I get, like, dry mouth because I'm so nervous. I have so much adrenaline going through my system. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over. I hope whoever wanted to play got to play. The competition is now over. Thank you, everyone, for supporting the people who support me. I'm sure the guys at Wolf Watch Club will be very happy that you guys supported them as well. We're going to go ahead and see. I have been sent the Loyals and Royals list. Make sure that I have, in fact, received it. I'm downloading it right now. So, guys, this is going into random draws, okay? And you're going to actually see the screen as I log in right now. So, this is literally me logging into there, so you guys can see that there were some competitions. This is where we plug in all the prior competitions. It is not me choosing. It is not them choosing. This is all above board, and it is all random. It's all incredibly random. So I'm going to now enter this spreadsheet into random draws. So give me one moment. Draw name. We're going to do Loyals, if I can spell it right. Loyals and Royals. And we're just going to say 1. Want to get everything right so that no one can say that this was done incorrectly. Wolf Watch Club. Wolf Watch Club's in the chat saying good luck to all the loyals and royals. When they told me they were doing this, I honestly could not believe it, because as I was trying to say earlier, we got a lot going on here. Just give me one moment. Ba ba ba. I was just notified the stream is lagging. One second here. Stand by, boys and girls. All right, stand by. There is an issue with the file. It was not sent as the correct sheet. Give me 1 second. Speak amongst yourselves. Okay. So, Wolf Watch Club, this was not sent as a CSV file, so I'm going to have to actually convert that into a CSV file here live. Stand by, guys. You know, this is showbiz #1, but let me see if he sent it again. Do you remember? Okay, yeah. Why don't you go ahead and send me the Seamaster first, and we can do that. So what's going on here, guys, is that the loyals and royals winners, the spreadsheet was not sent as a CSV file, which is what randomdraws.com requires. So it's not us finagling anything or manipulating things on the back end. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is done perfectly and properly. So just stand by, guys. You know, it's showbiz, it's live showbiz, but it's also technology. And I'm going to get notified from Wolf Watch Club when the file was sent. Okay, let me go ahead and see. I'm going to hide myself here really quickly. Let me see. Okay, this is a CSV file. So I'm going to go ahead and make a new draw real quick, guys. 1 second. I've got to change some of the, we're going to do, stand by. Uploading the correct file here. Okie dokie, give me 1 moment. All right, I'm now going to share with you right here. When I click this, here we go, guys. Here we go. Link's yelling. Okay, we have Carrie Batista. Carrie Batista. Congratulations. Draw number... So this... I think he bought 4 tickets. Is that correct, Wolf Watch Club? Congrats. Congrats. Carrie, you don't have to do anything. Wolf Watch Club will be in touch with you. That is huge. That is enormous. And, yeah, you just won a very, very cool watch. As I said, probably the Seamaster to get, in my humble opinion. We are having some tech issues, but you know what? That tends to happen, and it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and get that Loyals and Royals put up. Let's see. Making sure it is a CSV. It is. I'm going to go ahead and make a new draw for you guys. We are going to do Loyals. We'll do and Royals. And then we are going to do Wolf Watch Club. Just stand by for one moment. I have to upload the new sheets. Linky's very upset that I'm not paying attention to him right now. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Stand by, stand by. Okay, guys. Here we are. When I click this, we will see who out of the Loyals and Royals won a $200 coupon to Wolf Watch Club. Let's see. Performing the draw. Congratulations to Sean Miller! No way! Sean Miller! I used the space laser magic to have you win. You asked for the space laser magic, and you actually won. Sean Miller, that is insane. He is a certified T3 bot. He is a loyal supporter of not only Wolf Watch Club, but of the Time Teller channel. He is a certified T3 bot. He is a channel member, and that is insane. He asked for the space laser magic to help him win, and you just won. That is so crazy. That is hilarious. Okay, well, that is awesome. Sean Miller, you just won a Loyals and Royals $200 coupon for the next drawing, which is awesome. So I'm just wondering, let me see on my end. Let me see. I'm going to refresh a page here. Oh, that's so crazy. It looks like something else is happening here. It's almost like there's yet another competition. If you are ever interested at finally getting probably one of the hottest divers right now, like I'm saying, like in general, yeah, the Starbucks is up for grabs. You didn't think it was possible. Wolf Watch Club got their hands on one. $49.99 per entry. Listen, guys, just under 7 days to go. 499 tickets total. You can't afford to ignore this. This is literally, I mean, how many times have I mentioned this? This is a watch that when I get a little happy and healthier, I'm going to pick up for myself as a little triumph. Victory, hopefully, if I overcome this this issue I'm going through with my health. But this is kind of my end goal, finish line watch, getting myself a Starbucks. So, you know, if you want to honor me in some way, then enter this little competition, and maybe you can get one before me, because I sure as heck am not nearly out of the woods with my situation. But 499 tickets total, $49.99 per ticket. Again, this is probably the hottest diver on the market right now, and you could get one. And it sounds like Sean Miller is already on his way because he has a $200 coupon to Wolf Watch Club. All right, guys. Congratulations, Carrie. Congratulations, Sean. If you want to see more from the Time Teller partnered with Wolf Watch Club, sound off in the comment section, and I will see you same time, same place next week, because we are going to figure out who is taking home the diver to get. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Always remember, I didn't invent time, I just tell it. Love you guys.